The biggest station in the world, playing all of today's hits. You're listening to Instinct Radio.
Hi, good afternoon, and welcome to RCR Presents Real Discussions. I'm your host for today, Michelle Dosbert. This is a special edition, I know, because we talked about doing this or having this conversation on Sunday. But surprise, it's Friday at about 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And so we say welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining us. Today, I am super excited because I have none other than Josh Milan. Hi, Josh.
Hey.
For all the new listeners that we have today, let me just kind of give you a little background about what Real Chicks Rock is all about. It's all about the empowerment of women, yeah. And we do it through various different ways. We do it through community service. We do it through public speaking and mentoring. We do it through the apparel line, and we do it through the arts. And for those of you guys that have been listening to me and checking in and supporting the show, you know lately that this platform has been my favorite because I have an opportunity to talk to some people that I think are phenomenal in what they do. And today is no exception to the rule. We're going to have a conversation with Josh Milan today, and I'm just so excited. I'm so excited. I'm excited for another reason too, because this show will mark my 2 years in doing this. So I thought I'd bring the people something special by having Josh spend a little time with me today as we talk and we have a conversation. So welcome, Josh.
Hey.
Welcome. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm
glad you're here. You brought the sunshine here. We've had some cold temperatures earlier this week, but now it's nice and hot, and we're ready.
Yes.
We are ready for spring. So, Josh, I'm going to just jump right into it.
Please do.
Okay. Where are you from?
Originally from Brooklyn, New York.
Are you really?
I am.
Born and raised?
1969.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, because we have the same birthday.
Yes, we do.
We're 6969. I'm
69.
67, but you're 69.
Yes.
So that's good. So we're born on June 9th. That's an epic day.
Yes.
So tell me, what was Brooklyn like for you as a kid musically? What was the neighborhood like? What did it feel like?
Musically, it was, I remember a lot of different sounds. We had the Puerto Ricans. I lived in the projects.
Okay, me too.
So you had the Puerto Ricans. Mm-hmm. And, you know, they you know how they rock.
Yeah,
salsa,
yeah. Salsa all day.
And my mother was a church-going woman, so
Right.
we did the gospel thing. You know,
Nice.
that was every day.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then growing up, that's when kind of hip-hop kind of got its start.
Yes.
So I was kind of there. I seen it develop before it became mainstream and commercial. And there was the park. And what that means is the guys would just bring their equipment. Some kind of way they would plug the equipment up to the light poles.
Right.
There was no generators
Yes,
or nothing.
yes.
And they found a way to make it work. And the DJs back then, hip hop today sounds like kind of one sound. You hear like some sort of synthetic beat
Right.
with a sample in it,
Right.
and a dude on the mic. Back in those days, you know, Rochelle Fleming, she did that song. What's the song? Ain't no thing, love thing. That was a hip hop.
That was it.
That was hip hop.
Break beat on the break beat.
Yeah, they
was
was
just
like
spinning, just start popping and dancing.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Backspinning that part. So it was very musical growing up. Very musical.
Yes. I'm from the Bronx, so I know exactly what you're
I
talking
lived
about.
in the Bronx, Co-op City.
You see, what?
Yeah, I went to Harry S. Truman.
No, you did
Yes,
not.
I
My
did.
sister went to that school.
Yeah, I went there.
I'm a Bronx Riverhead, so I came
Oh
with
yeah, I
the
almost got jumped.
Oh,
Bronx
in Bronx,
River.
yeah, that's what we
Yeah,
do
yeah,
there.
yeah.
They jump people when they try to cut through the projects and do all that kind of
I was
stuff.
part of the. You remember the 5% Nation?
Yes.
I used to run with the 5% Nation, girl.
Yes.
So at that
Josh.
time, we were kind of silly and young. And Bronx River, they had a lot of Zulu Nation.
That's
brothers
where.
up there.
Come on and tell the
So-
people, Josh. Tell them.
So that was a time where the 5% and the Zulu was
Yes.
really feeling each other like that.
Yes, sir.
Girl, I went up there with my kufi. I'm really,
You in
representing.
it. You in.
And them brothers started, a wolf packing up on you.
Yeah.
Girl, I felt the heat.
You was feeling that thing. You was feeling that
I had to
thing.
run up out of there. I came out of Bronx River running. girl.
Running. That's how we get them. We get them running. Trying to find the train station as quick as
What?
possible.
That was hard.
So now you as a child are liking and feeling the essence of hip hop. What were the musical influences that your mom and dad might have listened to during
Sure.
that era?
My father was, at that time, he was staunch gospel quartet music.
Okay,
So the
okay.
Swan Silvertones. A group called the Dixie Hummingbirds was his absolute favorite. So he would have all the 45s. So we'd be playing it in the house. And when he's playing his records, you do not turn on the TV. You sit there and listen, you know. And years of that, to this day, I have all of the Dixie Hummingbirds albums. Swan Silvertone, Five Blind Boy, all of that. My mom was also a Christian. She was into the gospel. James Cleveland, Walter Hawkins. But my mom got into Barbra Streisand and Tony Bennett and John Denver. Even like Beverly Sills.
Really? I do. Yeah. Classical music.
But she listened to those LPs, girl, with the hi-fi.
Yeah.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
I knew that I loved it. And
wow. Interesting. Interesting combination. Interesting combination. That's something else. So with you loving, finding an interest for hip hop, your parents are Christians, leaning more toward the gospel side. Who was your influence at that time musically?
I had a cousin, my first cousin. At that time, he was the minister of music at the church.
Okay.
And we all went to the same church.
Okay.
My cousin was the best musician I've ever seen in my life.
Really?
And every Sunday I would sit there and be an apprentice, basically watch him man the organ.
Right.
And girl, one time the Spirit of God touched that man. He got off the organ, he started dancing in church. Really? And I saw it as my opportunity.
Yes.
This is my chance.
Yeah.
He's not on the organ.
Yeah.
I'm going to get on this organ and I'm gonna wreck it. Girl, I got on that organ and I tried to pick it up where he left off.
Right.
Played in the wrong key, and I was playing loud and wrong. It just quenched the spirit of everything.
Oh my gosh!
But that was my cousin was my was my guy.
What? So he sung and played the organ. Did he play any?
He just played the
just
keys.
plays the
organ.
keys. Just the keys. So no singing.
No singing. Singing was a mistake. I really didn't want to sing.
Is that right?
Yeah, I didn't want to sing. We had this group in the '80s. Blaze was the name of the group, and we've done some major things together.
Right.
Our lead vocalist left the group to pursue a career in R&B.
Right.
And it left me and my other partner, just us. We didn't have a lead singer. So as I'm writing these songs, I'm starting to demo the songs. And Louis Vega called, and he wanted us to write a song. So I demoed the song. The song's supposed to be for somebody. I forgot who it was. But Louis liked the demo, and it ended up being Elements of Life.
My goodness.
I don't know if you know the song.
Oh.
So that's a demo that's out there.
My goodness.
Yeah.
Wow, Josh, come on now. In the 80s.
Yeah, in the late
early
90s.
Early 90s, late 80s. Didn't want to sing, songwriting the songs, singing them. Got him ready for the demo. Was like, so once you started to do that, is that when you started to like singing? Or
I still don't like it. Oh. No. I still don't like it, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you're all clear, I don't like it. I like playing the music, vibing, chilling.
Is that right?
Singing is stressful because you imagine 20,000. Well, let's say in this case, 100, 200 people staring at you.
Yeah.
And you got to sing.
If
you had to talk, that'd be easy.
Yeah.
But you have to know the right note. You make sure you're in good voice. Did you have any alcohol today? Did you drink tea? Are you dried out? Did you have water? And you got to remember your lyrics.
Yeah.
Somebody knows the lyrics. You might mess up a lyric. So it's stressful.
It's very stressful.
Yeah.
Putting it that way.
Oh, God. It's brutal. I'm telling you, it's brutal, girl. It is brutal.
But you've been doing it for a while.
I love the music.
Okay.
And I music is healing for me.
Yes.
I actually feel like I go to a place when I'm really in it like that. But performing is work. It's not the same. You know what I mean? When I'm in the studio creating, that's a process that I love.
Okay.
Absolutely love it. I feel used by God when I'm in the studio.
There you go.
And so I try to play chords that I think would touch a person. Like, oh, that's pretty right there. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's,
nice.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I'm doing that. That process is a beautiful thing. Performing, girl.
That's hardcore.
You ever see Beyonce get ready for a show?
No.
It's like a full body workout. It's crazy. She is a hard-working woman. And then she has to go over her scales. Ooh, all of that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Girl, please.
Lots of work.
Lots of work. You got to pay the price to be the boss. Yeah.
So the elements of life that you did with Blaze, the genre, what category of genre of music would you classify that as?
Soulful house music. I think soulful house music has such a broad, there's a broad scope.
Right.
It's not always four to the floor.
There you go.
But unfortunately, that's what it's known to be. So I'm forced to say,
That's what it is.
Yeah, but it's more than that.
Did you ever find out how Louis found out about you? How come he reached out to you?
Louis was really doing his thing on the DJ tip, killing it. Came to New York Sound Factory Bar, and man, that club really changed the course of house music in New York. Period. And Louis and Kenny, they brought some heat.
Yeah.
But Blaze, we had been doing it, maybe 10 years prior to Louis and them.
Okay.
So he was already familiar with our songwriting capabilities.
Right.
And when he reached out, it was piece of cake because Louis was doing his thing.
Right.
We wanted to kind of collab like that.
Right.
It made sense, and we still work together to this day.
So now you guys, so Louis gets this music. He's doing his thing. You're doing your thing. How long was Blaze in existence?
We must have lasted. Let me see, girl. That's a great question.
That's what they say. They say I ask good questions.
This is a great question. 2010 was official end of Blaze.
Really? That's that's a few years ago. Really?
It feels like it.
It feels like it.
Yeah.
7, 8 years ago.
Yeah, it does feel like it. There was an absence around 2008.
Right.
We really slowed down from working.
Okay.
But then our lives took separate turns.
Okay.
We just went to different directions. And it just ended up. It started to become nasty. Found out some nasty things.
That's not cool.
Yeah, it wasn't cool. But God is good.
Yeah.
I'm able to. I've survived that.
Yes.
And HoneyComb is just
We're gonna talk about that.
Yeah,
We're gonna talk about HoneyComb.
Yeah.
But I want to talk to the man that says he doesn't really like singing and still does it very well. So
I have no choice.
So Blaze is no more about 2010.
Right.
So you could have stopped at that point to say I'm not.
Well, at that time, now we're talking. I have to make a living.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The singing thing was doing really well for me.
Because you sing very well,
God
Josh.
is good, girl.
You got a nice voice.
Thank you very much.
You do. Okay.
I'm grateful. God has given me a gift.
Right.
And I try to use it
as
much as possible.
So you're singing. So you said, well, even though Blaze is not around, I'm going to still I'm still going to sing.
I'm going to sing because I'm writing songs. You know what? When I write, and when I feel like it's really, I like that lyric.
Yeah.
When I give it to someone to sing, I've been meeting a lot of vocalists that don't do it like I said do it. You know what I mean? So I'll do it.
Or even how you've envisioned
how
it.
I hear it.
Yeah, how you hear it.
Not giving it to me.
Yeah.
And it comes from I believe in the entire music, not just house music, but the standards of quality music has gone so far down.
Come on, sir.
And I don't want to be a bitter old dude.
No.
'Cause I'm not like that.
No.
But
the truth makes us free.
The truth will make us free. Yes, it does. And our standards have dropped so low that we're accepting anybody. And people are really believing that they are vocalists.
Yes.
They're vocalists.
Yes.
So you go to the Grammys. I hope Grammy people, if you're watching, no disrespect.
Not a diss.
But
not a diss.
There are people winning Grammys, girl. They can't even hold a mic. You know what I mean? They can't even hold a mic. But in their mind, how am I going to tell them they can't sing when they got a Grammy?
They got a Grammy.
I don't have a Grammy.
Right.
I've been Grammy nominated. God is good. But I don't have a Grammy. And so it's a really rocky uphill journey.
Yes.
Those of us that really want to make good music. It's hard. People don't even know good music.
I know. The population of wanting to hear good music is getting smaller as well, too.
If I played, Chick Corea does this song called Spain. And it's a tune that most musicians know because of the dynamics, and this guy really takes you places. but you got to know what you're playing. You got to know what you're doing on that keyboard.
Right, right.
If I played that song for the masses, most people would much rather hear something that relies on synthesizers and equipment. No disrespect, hip hoppers, but like let's say like a Nicki Minaj record, they would sooner want to hear something like that. No disrespect to Nicki, but I'm talking about something that this guy went to college for. He spent years. Nicki's not even 30 yet.
I know.
This guy been doing it for 40 years. So it's hard.
It's the gap, it's a gap. It's a gap because we fought that same thought process with our parents, or at least the old Motown doo-wop music when it moved more into a soulful R&B. People are like, what happened to
Sure. But we knew it.
We knew it. That's the difference though. We every time, I think for our age group, every time we move with a genre of music, whether it's R&B, then dance, then house or whatever, we know where it came from, and we respect the architects that did it or built it. I think the gap is so big because you can ask people today, they don't even know who Lauryn Hill is, and she wasn't even at the very beginning when we know things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She came later. So there's a gap that you're right. They don't know past a certain quadrant.
You saying gap? That's really being very generous.
I'm very nice.
I saw a guy recently. He said, I grew up on Music Soul Child. I'm like, you grew up on Music Soul Child? Bro, you won't even last 5 minutes in the studio with me. And I love Music Soul Child. He's amazing.
Yes.
But if that's all
you know, you got to come harder than that. You got to come a little.
And there is no requirement for our young people to remember this stuff. You and I, we didn't dig Sam Cooke coming up, but I sure enough got every one, maybe 10 of his albums. Because I had to go back in my mind. I appreciate that.
Yeah,
stuff.
Sam was good.
And his story is deep.
Yes, it is. All of them.
Yeah.
During that Otis, Redding, that Sam, all of that. All of that. Phenomenal music.
Otis, girl, I just don't get me started on music.
I mean, realistically, we have our culture has had a habit of setting the precedents, because we can talk about how many times other people who don't look like us have copied the sound.
Sure.
From the Isley Brothers with the shout. Make me want to shout. And how many people. So we can go on and on about that, but we're really good at what we do. And I think what our plea is, or our concern is that we would want young people to understand how earthly and how rich we are musically, and not just jump into something without really knowing what they're doing.
I think people know. They know just by virtue of just how black people are. And no disrespect to any other nationality, but black people have gone through some major struggle in America, and it comes when you hear somebody that's gone through something, hear their music, you will feel every
You're gonna feel it.
Every note.
Do you find that sometimes, Josh, just staying on the vocalist just one more time, that people are just not passionate about music like they used to? Why it's not translating in their sound?
That very much could be a great point. I think there's a lot of sensationalism going on.
Yes.
We know more about Beyonce spending $300,000 on her Hermes bags than we know about her going to school for vocal training.
Right.
I think young people come up wanting, I want to go shopping like that. So they put on these, basically get naked, take pictures with no talent.
Yes.
But they believe they're going to be a star.
I know.
No vocal, nobody even mentioned vocals, but they know how to wear a heel. The young girls know how to walk in a heel.
They do.
Early on. And they know how to twerk and dance, and nobody talking about singing though.
Very little bit
and
about
when
that.
they do, it's usually, what a vocal riff is? It's usually all riffs. All of this stuff. And I can't even get you to close your eyes. Just sing a note.
Is he singing?
Just sing the note of the song. You don't get that.
Yeah, no.
It's depressing.
It is. But you're not. You're not depressing.
I have the burden of this mission.
Yes.
The burden of the mission. I'm trying to put good music back in the industry.
You are.
That's
You are. You are.
it's a lonely battle, girl.
No, yeah, well, yeah, I can imagine, but we're here and we're supporting
And
that.
we're doing it.
We're
We're doing
doing
our
it.
thing.
We're doing it. So you're singing. I want to talk about some of the you've written for people. Tell me some of the people you've written music for.
Writing music is my thing. That's man. That's that's where I live. Mm-hmm. I'm a big fan of poetry,
Nice.
and I like a story. I like the way words can be put together and change your life.
Nice.
Just
yes.
a few words.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not even talking money. Mm-hmm. But if somebody affirms something that you know you've been feeling, and you hear this strange person that you don't know,
Right.
but they're speaking to your situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm doing this for.
Yeah. That's the connection.
Yeah, it's spiritual.
Yeah, it
And I
is.
feel called to do it.
It is. I'm glad that you do. And I think that it goes back to nobody can tell your story better than you.
Nobody.
So when you write the story, even though the intent may be for somebody else to sing it, nobody can envision
Well,
what
yeah,
you
yeah,
thought
yeah.
when you wrote that, how you felt at the time that you did.
Sometimes I write a lot for Louis Vega.
Yes, you do.
And, when writing the song, you want to kind of present the vision. You want to tell the artist, this is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
This dude did this. You
Right.
did this, that, And that way, the artist is better equipped to ad-lib and, add their own little stank on
Gotcha.
it,
Gotcha.
So it's my passion.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Tell me about your love, which is your music label. Tell me more about HoneyComb.
HoneyComb music.
Tell me, how did we get there?
Listen, girl, HoneyComb came about. It's real simple. I was hurt in the industry. I was taken advantage of, and a lot of my money was taken from me.
Man, I'm sorry.
And that happens. It's a very, very common story. And when that happened, immediately I was determined this will never happen again, number one.
Right.
And I'm going to be my own boss.
I heard that.
Number two. And I got this tattoo. It says,
Die trying. I just read it. Yeah.
And I got that tattoo because here I am in the business 30 years.
Yes.
I really don't know what I'm doing. Wow. I know about the studio. I can take you to the studio and turn it out.
Right.
But I couldn't tell you about percentages and points and publishing and
And all that.
what am I supposed to get. I don't even know what I'm supposed to get.
I understand.
Who do I talk to?
Yeah.
Had no idea. And it's a very embarrassing tale because, you would assume, you Josh, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
But I just hired a lawyer for the first time
Really?
just
Congrats.
the other day. So
Congratulations.
I'm still a student in the
Yeah.
game.
Yes.
But HoneyComb,
Yeah.
I digress. HoneyComb came from after I got burned. I said I'm going to do this thing, and Dawn Tallman, who was one of my absolute best friend.
Beautiful woman.
Yeah, she's crazy.
Beautiful.
Hey Dawn, if you're watching, yeah, what up?
My son
Mike
dances to
Fitty.
her song. Yeah.
Yeah. So Dawn, who is this Grammy-nominated singer,
Yes.
just kind of partnered with me musically. And I was coming up with these Chaka Khan type grooves. And Dawn is the only person I know personally that won't say, give me $1,000.
Okay.
She was willing to work with
you.
me. And we'll build this thing together.
Nice.
When the money comes, you get it, Dawn, no problem. But
Right.
I need you to help me now.
Right.
Without no problem. Dawn came from, 1, 2, 3 states away to my house, recorded a few jams,
Nice.
and was doing that regularly.
Wow.
Yeah. And we was knocking them joints out. We just finished Dawn's album, and it is,
Gonna be phenomenal. He said, like that joint gonna be nasty.
oh God, that might be one of the best things I've worked
What?
on in my career.
Are you
Yeah,
serious?
yeah, it's very exciting.
Man.
We got to get that marketing game right.
Okay.
We got to get that and the promotional game.
Yeah.
I got this great product, but if I put it out right now, y'all gonna miss it because you don't see it coming. You don't know what it is, and this is a quick turnover market now. 2
Right.
weeks.
2 weeks. That's what we were saying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That's the lifespan. So the minute you put it out there, the clock is ticking.
That's right.
Yeah. But anyway, HoneyComb. I'm sorry,
No,
everybody.
no. You're fine. We're fine.
HoneyComb is dope. It's a dope label. I'm doing it very unusually, like unorthodox kind of way. Most labels, they have a certain way they do things.
Right.
I don't do it anything like a regular label.
Okay.
I partner with my artists.
Nice.
Yeah, because I don't want anybody feeling like I'm getting something that doesn't belong to me.
I got you.
So I tell you what, I'll give you more than what your butt deserve.
Mm.
You came in here with nothing,
Right.
And I'm really giving you a piece of something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, we're very fair. I believe in karma.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So HoneyComb's been around for how long now?
Started in 2010.
Wow. After Blaze.
Yeah, after the breakup.
After the breakup.
Immediately. Adam Cruz, who is, he was working with my partner in Blaze. And Adam proved himself to be his business acumen
It's good.
was sharp.
There you go.
You ain't messing with Adam.
There you go.
And I knew that I didn't have that. I could, like I said, I could do studio, but Adam had that business muscle.
Yeah.
And I needed that. So he came aboard.
Nice.
You know,
Awesome.
we've been killing it.
You've been killing it ever
Killing
since.
it.
Putting out some good music through HoneyComb.
God is good.
And I listen to your show. You have a show, don't you?
I do.
Every Monday, lunch from 12 to 1 on Mixler. Yeah, I listen. I listen.
Yeah, do you? I'm glad you come through.
I listen.
We do our thing, and so we have a good time.
You have fun with that. Because you do whatever you like,
family.
whenever you want.
It's a family.
Sometimes it's jazzy oriented.
Yeah, we do random nights.
Random nights.
Jazz,
yeah, you do a lot of good different things. And that's your way. I take it as that's your way of doing listening to what you want to hear.
Sure, passion.
And then infusing that with other people, sharing that with other
Sure.
people. So you're raising the awareness. So the typical househead may, I never knew so and so sung that song.
Sure.
Oh, that sounds
I'll
pretty
give you
nice.
some Glenn Underground.
Yeah.
But then you get some Herbie Hancock.
There you do. You
Yeah.
do. It's a very nice hour music for that hour. So I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Josh, tell me, who is one of your favorite producers?
Oh,
I'll give you 3 because you've worked with some
please,
heavies.
yes.
Yeah.
But in terms of people I know,
People that you know and you've had an opportunity to work with, who's your
Louis Vega,
of course,
is it seems like the obvious name,
yeah,
but it is true. Louis' his work ethic is I would never work like that. I couldn't work like that. But Louis does it well and kills it perfection every time. I gotta eat and sleep like humans,
Right.
You know what I mean? But this dude, he will keep going. Like
Yeah.
we're dead tired. He's ready to do it again. Let's do another one. I can't do it.
Okay.
But he would be one of the people that I look up to, not only as in terms of production, but as a businessman.
Yes.
As well. His business is his business skill. I learned a lot.
Yes.
He just did this project. It's called New York City Disco. Did it with Michael Weiss, and I thought, wow, Louis, you have a record label, Vega Records.
Right.
Why are you putting an album out on another label? Girl, I found out this dude is going half with the label, which
Really?
is a great idea. And I'm learning a lot.
You're learning a lot.
Yeah,
You're
whole
surrounding yourself with people that inspire you, and that's a
Absolutely.
target goal because you want to. It's elevation all the
He's
time.
been to where I'm going.
Yes.
And I even though I've been producing music longer,
Yes.
but I still have to give respect where respect
Respect
is due.
is due.
He's doing the thing. So I'm watching. I'm right behind him.
Is there anybody else outside of Louis that you admire?
Yes. There's a guy named name escapes me. Ty Dolla and they call him Mustard. Do you know Mustard?
No.
You know Ty Dolla Sign?
Ty Dolla Sign, yes.
Now that's some straight up dirty hip hop. That's some dirt ball hip hop. I'm talking about vulgarity all day.
Yes, and yes.
But production,
Okay.
there's still an element of organic music in there. This guy is really playing chords. And even though Ty got tattoos all
over
on his
his
neck,
head. Yeah.
and sometimes he uses that little singing machine thing,
Yeah.
but he can sing.
He can sing.
He can sing, and he writes well.
How did your paths cross? How did you know that he was good at production? You just watched him?
I don't know him.
You don't know him.
I
Okay.
just buy the music.
Just buy the music.
Yeah, I'm still a fan. I'm still
Okay.
a student of the game.
Yeah.
All time overall, Michelle, my favorite producer would be there's a guy named John Peters. Produced groups like Brainstorm. I don't know if you know Brainstorm.
No, I don't know about
It's a
Brainstorm.
disco funk group.
Okay.
Right. And Quincy Jones comes to mind. Andre Crouch.
Yeah, he
who
was very,
gospel,
very good. He was very good.
way ahead of his time.
Very good.
Well, I mean, when he came out, we were still singing hymns in churches. But he come out with all this synthesizers and guitars, and it was like a rock band
Yeah,
almost.
it was.
And they were sounding like Sly and the Family Stone. But his music is crazy.
Yeah.
Life changing.
I know it. So, Josh, you're singing. You have the record label, and you're a DJ. How did that come about? Is that just your connection and wanting to just be one with the music, so you play what you want?
The DJ thing started back when I was a part of Blaze.
Yeah. Okay.
My partner in Blaze DJ'd with Louis at Cielo in New York.
Yes.
And I noticed, this dude is playing like kind of soft, just like he would play a pop record, like a Justin Timberlake record with a beat on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, this ain't the dude I know. And I said to him, I said, yo, man, why don't, He said, dude, I got to play for my crowd. This is an after work crowd. They coming through. I said, well, I'll tell you what, why don't you let me play some records?
Yes.
He said, all right, cool, you can play. So we picked the night, girl. I went in there and slammed them, girl.
No, you did
Killed 'em.
not. No.
It was life-changing.
What did you play?
James Brown.
Oh, you
Rick
played what you wanted to play.
Played what I wanted to play. Killed it.
He said, I can't.
Killed it. I destroyed him. I knew I was going to be doing this. Yeah, girl.
So you've been DJing since the Blaze days.
Around that, I would say 2009.
9.
Yeah.
And
Not a long time.
Not a long time, but good.
Yeah.
So I guess your preference is more DJing than singing because you just don't like
DJing
singing.
is easier, and I can express myself with different tools.
Yeah.
Different records.
Sounds. Yeah.
My voice gets tired on stage. I'm old. I'm like,
He said he's old, y'all.
God.
He said he's old.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just want your body.
Yeah.
Right?
No, but I'm just messing around.
Yeah,
y'all.
yeah. So tonight we're going to be DJing tonight, right?
Yeah. Rick Wilhite from Detroit. My brother, I love Rick so much. I could slap him right now. And so when Rick says, "Hey man, I got this gig I want you to play at," there was absolutely no discussion about how much.
Okay.
Who paying?
Right.
What do I get?
Yeah, none of that. That's your brother.
That's my brother, and Rick is about that music. Oh, he'll do something for free, just to play the music.
Just to play music. Yeah.
So
there's a lot of people still like that.
There's a handful, and people like that you got to take care of.
You do.
We need them.
You do. You got to be passionate about that. So that's a good thing. So tonight you're going to be doing that. You have such a collection, a catalog, as I would like to say, of music. Do you enjoy working with just a single artist versus with a group? Because you've had a group, like you've had poetry, like
yeah.
like, so is there a preference or no? It's just all
My
good.
own personal preference, I do like one artist.
Okay.
At the same time, HoneyComb is a platform for just good music.
Yes.
Period.
Okay.
And I can't do all of that music with one artist. So we have Janine Lyons poetry.
Yes.
And I got a new group, Anastasia Betancourt and Carmel Honey. They're erotic poetry.
Carmel Honey.
Yes. So they do straight erotica.
It sounds sexy.
It's very sexy, a little edgy for HoneyComb.
Yeah.
HoneyComb is a family label. Girl.
Yeah.
And these girls are coming across.
They
with
pushing
some,
it.
Yeah,
They pushing it.
Envelopes. So I'm in the studio looking at some edits and pages. I can't. Some of that stuff I can't just let y'all hear.
Yeah.
They just wilding. They've been married for a while.
Yeah.
They can talk, child. They can talk. So yeah, that's happening. I got a group, interesting group. They are a Latin jazz kind of like ensemble.
Okay.
Ritmo y tumbao. That means rhythm of the drum.
Nice.
Rhythm of the tumbao, which is a type of drum. And they're coming straight from Spanish Harlem with it.
Really?
Like, straight up.
Nice.
Straight,
Nice.
No disrespect, Spanish people. I was just being, giving you a point. But they really bringing it. Yeah, and that's real nice.
I think, and maybe I'm biased because I'm from New York too. I think that we are definitely spoiled because of the multicultural
Our
generation was exposed to. It was nothing for us to hear salsa, merengue, all in the park. On your way to the store, to the bodega, you're going to get some bread or something, and so it just seemed part of your DNA, not just the R&B, soul, and dance, whatever, disco starting to come in or that kind of thing, the heat wave-ism, but it was just a part of your Saturday morning culture to hear it from your window. And so, when I'm around people, Spanish speaking or Latinas or Latino people, I just feel like I'm one of them.
Sure.
I just blend right in.
Sure.
So when you're talking this, I'm like, that's going to be fire. That's going to be hot.
What they're doing is very African.
It is, but it, at that time, I don't even know. For me personally, I didn't even really equate it to the African side.
No,
it was more of a
thing.
Caribbean, more of just a Hispanic kind of thing.
Yeah, it was their culture.
But now that we're older and we look at maps and history, we understand, how it was infused and why they play what they play, and that we're really closer than we even thought. It just makes sense.
Sure.
It just makes sense. Is there anything that you haven't done yet musically that you'd like to do?
Yes. There is something that I have not done.
What is that?
I believe that is, I've never gone on a world tour with my band, like Josh Milan Live.
Nice.
I've done a spot here, came home. A spot over there, came home. But you know how you hear artists say, we're going on a 6-month tour. What I don't have as an artist is a real proper machine.
Okay.
I just picked up a booking agent.
Okay.
Just recently.
Yes.
I have this lawyer who's going to help me with decision making, management. All of these things are necessary.
Yes, they are.
To really, when you see Beyonce, you're looking at about 100 people under her that's working to get her. You know. But you see Josh Milan, you're looking at about 3, 4 jokers.
Yeah.
And some of them are friends that just
helping me out.
Right. Right. So it's like a struggle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And even the smaller jazz scene, like the jazz festivals.
Yes.
I was trying to, because I can do a jazz
You
festival,
sure could.
but you need a machine. They don't want to even talk to you if you don't have that machine.
That's unfortunate, too.
It is, because a lot of people suffer. They don't have the means.
Yeah, they don't.
They can't get in those circles.
That's
and when you
unfortunate.
go to a jazz festival, you're going to see somebody on that stage that's like,
how did he get
how
here?
did he get up on the stage?
Say it all the time.
He up there playing with spoons. You know? I'm here trying to write a hit for the world. This cat playing with spoons.
How did he get up there? There was always one. I know.
His cousin must work for the park or something.
How did he get on? The struggle is real.
Oh, it's out here.
It's struggle. So I guess, here's the inspiration part. So for those that are listening and wondering, is it too late? It's never too late to change and recalibrate your thinking or how you handle business. Because yes, it's music, it's passion, and it's love, and it's fun, but it's a business too as well.
Very much is a business.
It's a business component.
You have to make a decision. Those of you watching and you aspire to be an artist, you have to make a decision. And that decision is, am I going to make money or am I going to do what I love? Those, you can't do both. And the reason I say you can't do both is because if you're choosing to make money, then you're probably going to have to compromise your music. You follow me? Do you follow me? Something is going to be compromised if you are trying to make money.
Right.
Especially here, I am 48. I'm 48, girl. And you got gray all in my beard. I cannot compete with Usher Raymond.
Right.
Or even Usher is old now.
Yeah,
Who's the new guy?
Yeah.
Weekend or somebody like that. These young guys are very handsome and sexy. And I got this beer stomach. Y'all see that? Beer. And, they're not going to look at me and be like,
Yeah,
you ain't gonna get that. Yeah. I'm gonna get some grandma who's, trying to be young, stay young. But
go ahead, baby.
Yeah, but it's a struggle.
It's a struggle.
Definitely a struggle.
So why are we still in it?
I have no choice. I didn't choose the industry. The gift came to me.
Came to you.
So I said burden. It's
Yeah,
a burden.
yes,
Yeah, girl. It's a blessing, though. Don't get me wrong. It definitely is a blessing to do. I love music so much.
I know.
It's really a part of who I am.
it comes across.
Yeah, I love it. I love listening to it. I love collecting. I have vinyl. I even have some 8-track tape somewhere, but I got music.
You got music.
And yeah, I cannot do music.
If you had you want to do the world tour, that's what you said you like to do. What countries would you like to take your music or your band to, if possible?
I would like to go to places that, and sounds like a fantasy, but there are places that people just cannot afford to go out to a concert.
Okay.
There are places in Haiti that they would just love to go out and hear anybody do something on stage.
Right.
Places like that.
Okay.
I think I could impact because I'm singing about real stuff, and I'm personable. So I wouldn't just be on stage and bounce.
Right.
I would go shake some hands and take some pictures.
Yes.
And make people feel like they're human. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
So because you love music so much, Josh, you're a musician as well, right?
I
You
am.
play various different instruments.
do.
Please tell me which ones you play.
all keyboards.
all keyboards because of our cousin, right?
Yeah, because of our cousin.
All right. So anything else?
Yes. As I got a little older, in my teens, I started fumbling around with the bass guitar.
Okay.
Because Jaco Pastorius, I don't know if you ever heard of him, but he's a jazz fusion bass player. Phenomenal musician.
Right.
Look him up. He was killed. Jaco had some depression issues and would often get in trouble, with the drugs and messing around. Made some trouble at a club. The bouncer just killed him. It was bad. But Jaco changed my musicality. I used to think like my cousin who taught me.
Right.
I was all keyboards.
Right.
But I can hear bass notes and stuff. So
Wow.
I wanted to try that.
Yeah.
I tried it, and that led to guitar. I can pick up a harmonica.
Is that right, Stevie? Little
No,
Stevie?
not quite Stevie, but I can play a little blues for you, baby.
Yes. All self-taught?
Yeah. I don't got no money, girl. You learning stuff.
You got no
You better
money.
pick that thing up and try.
You try.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it's easy if you love it. I know Chaka Khan records. Like I can play a Chaka Khan record and zero in on the guitar player and I can do that. But I'm not quite fluent. But I can record. I record my own parts.
I was going to ask that. Yes. Wow. I'm looking at you in a whole different. I'm giving you can't see, I'm giving him the eye because I'm like, wow, you're doing it.
I'm trying.
You can't stop now. You got too many
no
gifts.
choice.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you got
no
you got
choice.
way too many gifts.
I mean, even if my finest efforts reach level 6, I'm doing what I do best.
Yeah.
And that's all I got. you
yeah.
know?
Are you mentoring any younger people or anybody have an apprentice or anybody
I
under
do
you?
not, unfortunately. And that's only because that would take time away from all of these artists that want albums.
I understand.
And they all call.
Yeah.
When are you going to finish mine? I got Natasha who lives in the UK.
Yeah,
She calls me at least 3 times a week.
Yeah, wanting her album.
She's
yeah.
like, what's up? Where are we? What are we doing?
Yeah, so you're
and,
busy.
and that's real. So, you got to honor people and respect
It's
them.
busy. It's busy. Well, we got to think of ways that they can learn and they can absorb all of that knowledge and that energy, so it can be kind of passed on. Because there are some young people that get it.
I kind of do that with the artists that come to,
Good.
to
Awesome.
I start to say Motown.
Yeah,
That come to HoneyComb.
because you are.
I try to tell them what record companies don't tell artists, and that is something called music publishing. We want to go in the studio as artists, girl. We want to sing on stage, and we want to get paid.
Right.
That's all we know. We don't know there's 3 checks that you should be getting as an artist, and they don't care about that.
Yeah.
So if you don't care, record companies will say, "Oh, you don't care. All right, cool," and they'll collect your money for you.
And then give you what they think you
They
deserve.
give you like a very small percentage, and somehow you will sign away your rights
Yeah.
and lose money.
Right. Not cool.
But that's business,
Yeah.
and you can't get mad at somebody handling business.
Oh wow.
You didn't handle it, so be mad at yourself.
so-
You know. This is a music business, ladies and gentlemen.
is,
I
it
know
is.
we love it, but it is a business, and people will take your money if you don't watch
If
it.
you're not, if you're not paying attention. What's next for Josh Milan?
Girl, for some reason I just got overwhelmed.
Is it a one question?
No, that's fine.
What's next for Josh?
What's next is more joint ventures. I realize my strong points. And my strong points is in the studio.
Yes.
That's where I do my thing.
Okay.
I will partner with labels like a BBE. I don't know if you're familiar with BBE.
No, who's BB?
BBE is a very, very strong independent label.
Okay.
All they want to do is be a label.
That's it.
That's it. And labels like that, HoneyComb can partner with.
Okay.
And we can both make money.
Okay.
Y'all got the muscle and the administration.
Right,
We
right.
got the talent.
Okay.
We do got a little bit of administration. Adam Cruz is no joke. But we don't have as much as they do.
Right.
So we can partner and,
Right.
and do this thing. That's what I think the future is for
Okay.
me.
Do you want HoneyComb to get bigger?
HoneyComb will eventually get to the point where I can sell it.
Really?
Like kind of like Berry Gordy.
Yeah.
He, he
Yeah.
got a last season and $72 million later. Which is
That's
nothing, by the way. He should have sold it for $300 million. But $72 million,
Sounded nice. Sounds nice.
I guess it's easier. I don't know. I never had 72 million cents, so I wouldn't know. But
He says. So he says, you want to sell it. When's your goal in trying to sell that? Whenever you
it'll
get
choose
to,
me.
it'll choose
Whenever
you.
it's time. In the meantime, I'll continue building artists' careers.
Okay.
I don't want to. I'm about to contradict myself. Honeycomb is not about finding Chaka Khan and putting her out. She's
Right.
already been
She's
out.
already
Y'all know
been there.
Chaka.
Yeah.
And I would love to work with you, Chaka,
Yeah.
but this is not what I'm doing. We're taking artists that the world really doesn't know like that and trying to put them in front of the world.
Because we need that.
Yeah, you need new stuff.
We need the new stuff.
Yeah.
That was a whole neo soul movement too. To
was
me,
beautiful.
it was very beautiful. It was very gorgeous because it was people that we didn't know that could sing, and
never know.
sung beautiful songs. By the way, the writing was incredible. But yeah, I think it sounds like you're doing a reemergence of that.
Try.
Will it be house or just whatever they want to sing?
It is not going to be house. It's going to be good music.
Good music, which could
If
be
that
anything.
happens to be house, fine.
Fine. If not, we're fine with that too.
Like Dawn Tallman's album is not at all. She has
Is that right?
3 songs.
Yes.
It's one is called Speak Life, the other Celebrate, and the other For Me, and the other I'm Not Afraid. So that's 4 house records.
Yeah, that's nice.
But about 7 of them joints is like she did True Colors.
The Cyndi Lauper
The
song?
Cyndi Lauper
I love
song.
that song.
She did that joint.
I love
Yeah,
that song.
She nailed it.
Ooh.
No drums. No.
Ooh. No, none of that. None
This
of that.
is a ballad.
It's yeah,
And
because the
she's
original.
you know how Dawn sings.
Yeah.
She's singing soft. Eyes go, yes, my eyes. She's singing it really pretty.
Yeah. See your true.
Yeah, real
colors
quiet.
Shining.
Different
through.
side of Dawn.
Yes. I feel a tear
Yeah, I'm
just on the song
excited, and she
anyway.
ministers
It's
that
one of my
song.
favorite songs.
Don't go see her. Do it.
I want to. When can we expect the music?
That is what. That's the big question. Isn't it? See, we have this great album, but we know from experience, my album, you can't just put it out.
You can't. So that's the marketing piece we were
Yeah.
talking about earlier.
We got to get that together.
Yeah. Any prospects?
takes money.
Yeah, that takes money and
And videos and photo shoots. Yeah, it takes all of that before anything.
man,
So
it's
it
almost
could
like
be end of the year, beginning of the
next
year.
year. Don't know. Yeah, because all that good work, you just don't want to throw it out there.
You can't.
It has to be presented nicely,
yeah.
very nicely.
And you can forget about radio.
Yeah.
Oh, you can forget that. That's never going to happen. They're asking. I went to one radio station. I somehow scored a meeting with the program director.
Okay.
And he kind of whispered, "Well, 45,000 will get you." I'm saying
He's bugging out.
45,000? But he's getting that money.
Yeah, he's getting it from somebody.
Sony record, major record companies. Not to say Sony is doing it, but major record
Companies are doing
they
it.
have the budget. Mm-hmm. HoneyComb is 2 guys.
Yeah.
And we both got our wives
Yeah.
and running things out of our house.
Right.
It's tough.
It's
girl.
heavy.
Yeah.
It's heavy
a
work.
hustle.
It is a hustle.
Just to make a regular dollar.
Right.
I ain't pushing the Maybach or nothing like that. It's rough out
It's
here.
rough out here. So are we crazy because we love what we do so much? And I'm saying
Yeah.
we like I'm a musician.
Yeah, no, but you have the same passion with this whole operation.
I do.
Like, ladies and gentlemen, those of you that are watching, Michelle does this straight from the heart. This is love.
This is love.
Matter of fact, there is no money being poured into this situation. Money goes out,
It goes out.
but even that money got to come from somewhere.
It got to come from somewhere. He's
So
right.
when you have people like her and others that do things like this and they ask for donations, don't be shy to give your money.
Right.
Because ain't nobody trying to pocket your money. This woman has a job.
I got a job.
Feel me?
I do.
So, and a lot of musicians, they have jobs that you got to work.
Well, yeah, you do.
Yeah,
you
the
do.
money ain't there.
Yeah, it's not. But, the whole thing around this is, Josh, is the body of work that you've done and others like you that have done, it needs to go, it shouldn't go unrecognized. That's my position on it.
I get the love. Like right now, I'm receiving love right now. And that is the recognition that is rewarded to me.
Yeah.
And it comes from sincere places. Every time I hear it, ain't nobody trying to butter me up. We're all too old for that.
Right.
So people that are coming to me up, you really like, yo, dude, that was hot.
It
I
was.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we want you to keep doing what you're doing
I don't
because you
have
got
a choice.
you got a lot more in you.
Yeah, I do.
You got to get you on this world tour. You got to figure out how to get that going.
Girl, if you out there,
Yeah.
I can open up for you. And
You
it'll
know
be
what
dope. Or what's his name? What's that kid? Dave Matthews.
Yes.
I can open up for Dave. It'd be dope.
So hot.
It would be dope.
Oh my God. I love Dave Matthews.
Dang.
Woo.
Yeah, it'd be hot, right?
That would be super hot. What do
Yeah.
we need to do? Are we putting calls in? Are we calling the people?
Girl, I really don't. I don't even know how to get in touch with Dave's people.
Yeah. Because sometimes it's a matter of them wanting that something new, something
Sure.
different. And you qualify because you have a great body of work.
What I'm doing right now, me and my booking agent, we're actually partnering. Check this out. Instead of waiting for somebody to call me, hey, I want to book Josh Milan. What we're doing together is renting a club in London.
Nice.
And I rent the club. I pay the band, pay all the singers, and I go out there and sell out for 2 nights. That's better than getting booked.
Nice.
So if I do that a few times,
You're good.
hopefully my profile will open up a little bit, open up doors.
Yes.
So, I got plans.
You got plans.
Yeah.
It's all over you.
Oh, yeah.
How can people find you, Josh Milan, on social media? Those wonderful platforms.
My name, Josh Milan, and I have a Josh Milan 2 and a Josh Milan 3 page. That's because, it's too many people.
Yeah.
And I'm grateful for that. But I answer all my
Emails. Yes, you do.
Instagram is a good one.
Yes.
I love Instagram.
Uh-huh.
And that's about it on social media. I don't really fool
That's
around
okay.
with stuff. Yeah.
What are you on Instagram? Is it Josh?
Josh Milan HoneyComb.
HoneyComb.
Music or something
Okay.
like that. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So just so people can reach out,
Sure.
see what you're doing. We're
I'm
gonna
there,
be
y'all.
waiting,
Check me out.
waiting on Dawn's album to be released.
I'm telling y'all, I really can't wait for that to drop.
Seeing you in the studio with Louie. I love when you guys are all together,
Yeah, that's my brother.
singing and doing, and then traveling, and then tonight. So where are you? You're here in Atlanta. Where are you going to be tonight?
You know what Wild Pitch is?
Wild Pitch is 255 Trinity
I
Street.
heard of 255 Trinity Street.
Yeah.
And, when I roll with Rick and Salah, those are straight brothers of mine. And we're going to have a stupid
You're going to have a
time.
good time.
It's like a family reunion.
It's going to be a family
over
reunion.
some records.
Yes, you're going to have a good time. So if you're in the Atlanta area and you want more of Josh, this gentleman here, nice guy, he's going to be playing tonight at Wild Pitch at 255 Trinity Street. Doors open at 10. Get your life. Bring some money.
Because drinks are not free.
They're not free. So you want to have a good time tonight and hear Josh.
on.
And Josh is not singing, so don't. I'll
Thank you
say
for
it for
saying
him.
that.
He's not singing, so don't ask him. Don't pull on his jacket and say, "Can you sing this?" No, he's gonna come and DJ. Do you have a DJ name?
Josh Milan.
Josh Milan? So DJ Josh Milan tonight. So come through and check him out. Josh, I want to thank you
It's over?
Yeah,
No!
for coming. You want to come? You want to talk some more? I have to respect your time because you're a busy man, and I think we covered we talked about everything. But I want to thank you for coming through.
Thanks, Michelle. I really.
It was wonderful. I'm honored. I want you to keep doing what you're doing.
I'm gonna keep doing. I'm come back.
Yeah,
tell you about what I'm
come
doing
back.
next time.
Yeah, you could do that. We might have to. I don't know, because you come to Atlanta. Past couple of years, you've been coming pretty frequent because you've done some work with
Like 3 times a
with
year,
with
maybe.
Kemet, and you've worked with Stan with Tambor, and you've done, and that's how we met through Tambor when you did that party.
And shouts to all of those
Yeah,
brothers.
shouts to all the
ATL
DJs.
brothers
Yeah,
that,
yeah.
always show me love.
Yes,
Always.
the
And I love
family.
y'all.
So we want you to always keep coming back. This is your second home.
Yeah. I feel that way.
You feel that way.
Yeah,
You
totally feel that way.
Yeah, you come through and come back, and we'd love to have you again. But I want to wish you nothing but the best in
Thank you, Michelle.
everything that you do. Again, consider this platform as something, as a vehicle, any way that we can support your efforts, get the word out.
Absolutely.
We're here for you. I'm a house head. It's just not going away. So anything that sounds good, feels good, that I can support, I'm going to
Anytime
put my
HoneyComb
engines.
artists come up here, I'll have them stop it.
Please.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to talk more about that afterwards. That's my time. You know me. I am the real chick, but I have things that are going on. Look at me. I'm all over the place. You know where to find me. I'm everywhere. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Facebook on Real Chicks Rock, Real Chicks Rock 1 on Twitter. I got the website, realchicksrock.com. We got a lot of good things coming on. I want to leave you with this commercial when we leave out of here. It's about an awesome opportunity for Broadway Burlesque, and it's happening on April 21st. So get your tickets. Check out this commercial. And until next time, you guys continue to rock on. Take care.